Hey guys, Mac from Pattern Traders. Let's talk about BTC. I'm doing my analysis with you guys at the same time, so bear with me because I'm doing it for the first time for the day. So, excuse me, sorry, I was drinking water. All right, Monday range is established. Monday high, Monday low. Weekly open, which is orange. Daily open, which is green. Currently sitting in a beautiful long on daily open. Stops are at break even. It's half size. The only reason why I even opened it up is because I wanted to have some skin in the game. Otherwise, I'm still sitting in my shorts from 42,000, and I am about to get pretty much stopped out, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty much gonna go down. So this is the setup that I took in the morning. I put my stop loss under this cluster. I didn't want to see us getting under this cluster over here. And I was targeting weekly, Monday high. Let me see something. 3-7. Okay. That was the setup I was trying to take. And then I was going to flip and go short if I saw that the oscillators look like shit, and do this. And target 1 will be daily open, target 2 will be weekly open, right? Because there's still a beautiful little cluster down here that has not been tapped. Something on the lines of come down here and then go back up, right? So that's the play that I'm anticipating, or looking for rather, in regards to the range play. When Monday range is established, you want to take shorts at Monday high, you want to take longs at Monday low, you want to take longs at weekly open, you want to take longs at daily open. You have 4 levels of invalidation. Now if you want to be a little bit more precise, and let's get rid of these fib levels because they might confuse you, just take your regular Fibonacci levels and put a 0.5 right in the center of everything. Get rid of this, get rid of this, make this gray, right? So what will be ideal here, guys, right? The ideal scenario rather, even though if this doesn't break out, right, which I'm pretty sure it should break out, it looks like it's if ETH breaks out, this is going to break out. So the ideal situation here, or rather scenario, will be if we get back down here to the 0.5, which is the midpoint of Monday range, Monday high, Monday low, sweep these lows, tap this little OB, also tap weekly open, and then go back up. That'll be ideal, right? But just have that in the back of your head. That usually the midpoint of the range could offer some kind of support. Overall, though, guys, in regards to BTC and how it's looking, I think that if we're bullish, this is what we should expect, right? If we're bullish, this breaks out. First target is your 0.5, 38,000. Second target is your 39,000, and your fourth target is going to be your 41,000 and change. There's a lot of liquidity up here that needs to be tapped. So if you take in consideration a range perspective, a range play, this is your range. Sorry, that's your range, just like that. So if we get back into that range, then you know you have a beautiful long opportunity to take, which is going to be, I would not advise front running this, by the way. Don't just long thinking that we're going to break up, right? Just like that, guys. That'll be your range play from 37,000 to 43,000. So the opportunity is massive if we get back into this range. Be a little bit more precise, throw a 0.5 to see where the 0.5 is. There you go. So first target will be probably this little cluster over here. Right there. If this is bullish, boom, boom, consolidate, and then go back up. And then take out this high, where my little penguino is. And then after that, who knows what's going to happen, guys. Alright? That's my range play from a higher standpoint. And if you want to go from a micro perspective, go to your 15-minute and we're doing a these things break out usually. They don't break down, they break out. These like microphone looking like structures break up usually, but you never know with BTC. So open up your high low. If you're doing a micro structure, hold on guys, control, lose control, not lose control. So this is the same structure that we've been playing with, right? See this? Boom, right? See how we've just been grinding up and grinding up, right? So I need to take high low. Okay, this right here, guys. Boom, 5-1. Let's see if that works. Yeah, there we go. That's the range that we're in right now. From a sub 4 hour perspective. But if you want to go even smaller, let me see something. The high, the low, swept, didn't sweep. So wait, if I look at it from a 30-minute, hold on a second. Yeah, this is it. Unfortunately, it's big, man. There's nothing we could do about it. This is it. This is the range. Now you could take sub ranges, and you could just basically say, hey, we're here, right? This got swept, so there's a lot of liquidity sitting over here. This got swept as well, right? These two are your important highs and lows. So all this right here is chop, guys, unfortunately. I know it's big, guys. I know. It's a 34,000 to fucking 37. It's a big range. But what are you going to do? It's a big micro range, right? Usually micros are smaller. This is usually a macro range. But unfortunately for us, it's a big micro range. Nothing we can do about that, guys. So the way I see it right now is that our high got swept. But you know what? This isn't even an important high. You know why this isn't an important high? Because we didn't make a low after that. We made a higher low. So who gives a shit that we swept this, right? Usually when you sweep, like for example, if we ever swept this high, hold on guys, phone call, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry about that. Oh yeah, sorry about that guys, I had a phone call. Okay, so I don't really care that this high got swept. Yeah, you could argue the fact that swept the high and it's trending down, whatever, it doesn't matter to me because it's going to easily just go back up. But if we do happen to sweep this high over here and close back within the range, then I will assume, hey, I'm only looking for shorts, and I'm going to target this, right? Because we left a lot of liquidity on the way up. This is what happens when we start grinding up. We leave a lot of untapped liquidity on the downside, right? So that's the range play from a micro perspective. Back to our Monday high, our Monday low. We deviated. Let me close the high low. There you go. This is the way it looks, nice and clean, right? So we deviated. Yeah, this thing should go up, guys. ETH's gonna push us up in my eyes. You know, I don't see us dying unless ETH dies. If ETH doesn't roll over, I don't see us rolling over. That's just my 2 cents. So this is the range that we're playing with. We deviated under the original wick that sent us down from 40,000. We swept it, which is massive. This low should hold for quite some time until we come and take liquidity on the top side, because that's the way it works. We go and take bottom liquidity, we go and take top liquidity, and then we just start ranging and chopping around, right? So if playing strictly this structure, I do anticipate that we're going to get a retest of the weekly open, and we are going to get a retest of this block down here, right? So something along the lines of, if we do happen to lose daily open, I want you guys to target weekly open. If we happen to lose this and not go up, under daily open, target weekly open, wait for consolidation, long it and go up. Or if you want to be even more safe, wait until weekly open gets broken and then long this down here, because you want this wick to get swept. You want this wick to get swept. If this wick gets swept and then we bounce back up over weekly, that's your long setup, right? So Let me do it one more time. Sweep this, reclaim weekly, long weekly, put your stop loss under the sweep, and then you want to target the daily open, right? And then target 2 will be Monday high, target 3 will be the range high, right? The wicks. That's just the way I play. You can play your own way, but that's just the way I play. And I want to show you guys what I do because it makes me money, and why not? So if you look at it from a micro stance, that's what I'm playing, this range. If you want to talk about a macro, it's this structure right here. I think I went over this before, right? Break above, retest, and then target. Your first target's going to be the 0.5, which is 38,000. Second target's going to be range high. Take out these wicks around like $39,000, $40,000, right? Now, if this thing happens to roll over, just saying, if it happens to roll over, right, like this, could. I don't see us stopping till down here if it rolls over. I don't. So, right? If this thing rolls over right now, for whatever reason, right? Let's just say it does. Something along the lines of doing something like, hey, I want to sweep this, go back to tap this liquidity, and then play within this range. Now, if you're playing within this range only, take your fib level, go like this, and go like that, and then give me the 0.5, and the red is your range, right? The red is your range. Make it a little thicker so you guys can see it. Okay? The red is your range. Ignore everything else. Let me get rid of these fibs. Actually, no, I need the... whatever. The red is your range. So if we happen to roll over and get a bounce here, retest the wedgie, come back down, your floor is here, which is 34,500. But you don't anticipate the floor is going to hold, right? Unless you go and you sweep this liquidity. So, it's another possibility that we have in play. Just keep that in mind. What am I leaning towards? I'm leaning towards down. If you take in consideration what Litecoin did, then you want to lean towards up, right? Because Litecoin, look what Litecoin did. I think it hit the 0.5. I don't know what it hit, but yeah, so it hit the 0.6. There you go. This hit the 0.6, and then it went and it targeted the 0.11 up here, right? So Litecoin is, to me, very bullish. Very, very bullish. So if BTC were to follow Litecoin, let's just assume it does. And the same theory is in play. Take your fib retracement, see if we hit the 0.618. We did. See? This is why I'm very uneasy about shorting, right? We hit the 0.618. And look where the 1-to-1 is, $41,000. And that's perfect because we could take the liquidity up from over here, man. There's a lot of liquidity up there, guys. So I'm very uneasy about shorting. When you see something like this, it's hard to short, man. It really is hard to short. Very hard to short this. Like, you have to be either in and out, scalping, be very cautious. But this is what you're playing with, guys. Right here. Ignore everything else for the time being. This is what you're playing with. This structure over here. Because this impulse up, let me show you guys. This impulse up, right? Even though it wasn't a wedge, let me just show you guys. This impulse up, this channel up led to the consolidation. So what usually happens is we get an impulse move up. We get an impulse move up, right? Then we get an impulse move down, right? Get a retest, which is this, right? This is your retest. Correct? Makes sense? Oops, sorry. This is your retest. And then we start chopping around. Because this to me wasn't chop. This was a move. This is chop right now. Right now is chop. Right now, this is chop. We usually start chopping around once you put in a div. And that's the div that we got. And we're chopping around right now. So, there's only two things that could possibly take place right now within this chop. And I'm hoping that that's it. Am I right or am I wrong, guys? I'll go over the oscillators in a second. Right there. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, guys. Wait, what did I just do right now? I need the one. I need the, I'm an idiot. There you go. That's what we're working with. The red zone. This little annoying chop. So there's tons of liquidity on the downside over here. One. Let's make this green. 2. Oops. 2. 3. 4. So if this thing rolls, if it does happen to roll over, it's gonna be freaking beautiful. Like that, right? Again, use your daily open and your weekly open as an area of interest. This is the setup that I'm going to be working with all week until I see that we break above the Monday high or under the Monday low. Anything in between is chop. And if you want to do a micro range, this is your micro range over here. You need to use your high. You know what? Just use the 0 and the 1 and the 5, right? Low, high, grab these points. These are the two most important wicks that took place after the deviation. We swept the high over here. We swept the low over here. So now all that's left is this retarded fucking chop that doesn't even look like it's no price action to me, just grinding up. Right? So everything is just chop right now, guys. Now, regarding oscillators. Okay. Weekly's about to cross. I need Bitstamp. Weekly is about to cross. Weekly is about to cross. It finally freaking flatlined. So, I think down, bro. I think down. I think whatever push we get up is to fill whale shorts, whether it's, I don't know, whether we go to 42,000, 40,000, 50,000, whatever. I know it's a big range, but I'm saying whatever move we get, this next leg is going to probably be the final leg that we get until we create a massive reaccumulation range to kick off our wave 2 bull run, or bull trend, let's call it. I think that we are getting close to a top. Everything looks pretty exhausted. Look, we are completely curled. Right? In the macros. Yeah, she looks like shit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. She looks like shit. She looks like shit. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Let me get rid of this. 1 second, guys. I'm pausing for a sec, guys, because I'm in the middle of a trade. I want to move my stops up. Okay. All right. So, yeah, from an oscillator perspective, here we go. I'll give you an example. Our 3-day. Right here, similar to this. Similar to this. So maybe a possible poke up one more time, and then into a final downtrend like this. It won't last long, probably at max 1 month or 2 months max, But either way, I'm looking for something along the lines of another poke up. Potentially. Maybe we don't get it. Maybe this is the top. I don't know, but we're very close to macro exhaustion. So I don't know if it's smart. Oh, let me see this. Cool. I don't know if it's smart to be balls deep and long, so I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, look at this. Look at my daily. 1 top, 2 top, 3 top. So now what's logic? This thing's got to reset. If this thing happens to go back up and gets rejected, that'll be the final blow. 12 hour. 12 hours trying to put in a head, guys. I told this to you guys in the previous video. This is a head. If this actually pans out, it's going to make a massive right shoulder. But we don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. 9 hour. Again, another head. 4 hour. Oh, leg's killing me. I want you guys to pay attention to the trend line. The blue one. See it? This is the first time the trend line broke under the red zone since the breakout, which took place from 20,000, so from all-time highs. Let me get rid of this real quick so you guys can see it clear. Get rid of everything and just look at the trend line. The trend line, we were at 19,000 over here, right? Right there, 19,000, right? Right there. So from the 19,000 breakout, let's just call it the breakout of 19,000, the trend line has not, that's how bullish you were. Every single time it tapped the red zone, it bounced. It's the first time we dumped under it, which was over here, which was a break of structure. We went and we retested it, right? Rejection. Look how beautiful this trend line is, by the way. You can't make this up, right? And now we're going up for a second attempt. If this rejects at this attempt, I'll guarantee you we're going to go into like a mini 1 or 2 month downtrend. Right? You reject the second time off it, it's pretty much a good game. I'm not saying it's going to happen, because it could definitely blow through, and if it blows through, it's going to start a massive right shoulder again, right? See how long this one was? This went from October, which was, where were we? I think it was September. October. 11,000 to, from October all the way up until November, a month. And then we dumped, consolidated again, dumped again, and then started another uptrend. So we're doing the same shit right now. A month of uptrend, dump, consolidation, and then see if we can kick back up the uptrend. The only way you could see this from a clear visual is if you probably go in the higher time frame. Let me see. So this was the uptrend. Up to, let's see that it stopped. Let's just say that it stopped here. Shit, look at this. It's a clear 2 pattern top. If it goes for a third, yeah, 12 hours making a head over here. It's gonna go for another massive move out. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know though. I don't know. So you have your bridge in your head. If you make another one, that might be smart. It might be bullish, but this pivot, I don't know. Yeah, it's a clear head. I'm telling you right now, it's a clear head. It's just a matter of, can the pivot last? You need to get above at least the fib level, and then you know that you're clear for some massive upside. But it's the same pattern. You can see it playing out, right? Left shoulder. You have your head. You have your right shoulder. And you break down again. Now, if you create another head over here, you can make a whole other pattern, bro. So, is this March? No, this is September. What was March? This is March, down here. This was March. Top. Reset. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, I really think this is going to probably roll over. Every time the pattern completes, you got to come back down here. Subgrade. Right? Subgrade. See? Pattern completed, subgrade. Pattern completed, subgrade. Pattern completed, subgrade. I think this pattern completed. Right? I think it did. That we have to go subgrade now. I don't know. We'll see. That's how I'm playing it, though. Just giving you guys an idea. So, all right, decent reaction. Decent. That's a decent reaction. Oh yeah, definitely decent reaction. Oh yeah, 10-minute looks beautiful. Let's look at our TMA bands. Again, don't forget, guys, the TMA bands are here to give you guys a visual of trend representation. I'll do it thicker so you guys can see it. One hour, above or below? Oh yeah, we're still above it. It's fine. 4 hour, we're below it or above it? Oh, we finally got above the 4 hour TMA band. See how beautiful this is? That we actually swept that low, closed above it. Now we went and swept that low. Yeah, I mean, everything looks pretty peachy, guys. As long as we stay above the 1 hour TMA, we should be okay for more upside, guys. I told you in the video yesterday, if you look at the bands themselves, they started curling up. Your 1 hour band started curling up, which is basically, hey guys, I'm going to be supported by my bands now. You could actually use the bands as a support level. So I don't see how we got a beautiful short here and the deviation. We got the RSX being ready. See how RSX isn't even ready yet. Yeah, I don't think that it's smart to just randomly start shorting areas. We're very tight. We're consolidating. Wait until we get either close to Monday high, or if we break under, daily open for you to short. I would not short here. Random spot. Doesn't make any sense. It's more along the lines of you should be long from daily open. What else? Sell signals and buy signals. I want to see the 45-minute. Why doesn't this thing work? There we go. Yeah, we don't have anything here. Usually the 45-minute when you get into a range is very accurate. So is the 20-minute. We got a short signal up there, short over here, sell over here, buy over here, buy over here. Four hour. Oh, we're in a 4 hour 9 possibly? A possible 4 hour 9? No, I don't think we are. 6 hour, nothing. 3 hour, sell and a buy. This thing should go up, man. This thing should go up. Look at that. Look at that candle. How does this not pump? Usually everything pumps at 10 o'clock in the morning on EST. Right? So if you take micro, boom. Oh shit, sorry. Actually, let's do it over here, guys. Since we're playing with this structure anyway. Sucker for life. Sucker for life. All right. Yeah. So, micro, that's what it looks like. Looks good, man. For a little bit upside. Just get above this green line. Should see it definitely take this, tell you that much. If this thing goes out, from a macro stance, I mean, I like it. Obviously, I like it. I'm biased. I'm sitting in longs. I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't have anything else to tell you guys. Oscillators look like choppy as fuck on the lowers, unfortunately. Pay attention to your trend line, your blue one. Other than that, there's nothing else I could add to this, except instead of you know what we could do actually? Hold on. We'll keep consolidating above this block, right? So more likely than not, if this is distribution, you're not going to assume that we're bearish until we break under this. Well, officially, once we get under this block over here, then you could tell yourself, hey, I'm going to be shorting every single bounce and call it a day, right? But until then, it's kind of hard. Trend is still up. You could tell yourself that once I break this green line, this thing's going to fly, and you have every reason to assume that. There's no reason to be bearish, even though this is resistance. There's no reason to be bearish here, right? Because once this thing breaks, it's not stopping BTC, dude. These are the levels that 41,000, 42,000, 43,000, 46,000, and 49,000. If we do happen to break above this, these are the only levels I'm willing to short. I'm not going to short anything in the middle of no man's land, you know. But again, I made this very clear in the previous videos. If this is a real deviation, we should not get back in there because we already wicked in it. So this has no business going back up there. The only thing that this thing can do is just roll over and die. If this is a real deviation, and we went in and we already retested it, we should never get back up there. Now we could do a fake out where we go up and then come back down and retest this line, but we should not go near this if we're bearish at all, because that's a high time frame deviation. It's not a small, like, excuse me guys, 15-minute deviation where you could just go tap it whenever you like. A high time frame deviation should not be revisited if you're bearish. Just keep that in mind. All right. And then again, if you're bearish, take your extension. Top, bottom, top, and target the 1-to-1. This right there, 1-to-1, which is also the wick, which also happens to be right above this beautiful cluster. Look at that. So you could assume if this is bearish, come take out this wick, close above, you long here, stop here, and then target all-time highs afterwards, or whatever you want to target, right? That's how I would play it. Jesus, I'm exhausted today. And I actually got some decent sleep because I didn't stay up to watch Asia. Yeah, that's how I'm playing it, guys. I don't have anything else to say. I don't want to ramble on, but I hope you guys trade safe. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM. Make sure you map out your Monday high, Monday low. Your weekly open is very important and pivotal because you have a block here as well, right? So if you do happen to see price go down there, don't be scared to punt some longs when we get down there, right? Make this assume that we're gonna go take out these longs, these shorts. I mean, these wicks, sorry, and then you long and you target higher. That's the game plan. If we happen to get back down to weekly open, otherwise, guys, trade safe. It's chop. It fucking sucks. Be very cautious. I think the date was Wait, today's Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, but Thursday, Friday, based on the oscillators, we should be reaching a tipping point. Thursday, Friday, give or take. So be careful, be cautious. I see you guys in the Discord. And actually, you know what? I want to do one more thing. I'm sorry. I want to see what my VWAP is. All right. Just to tell you guys how bullish this is. When the VWAPs are spread out like this, and you're above all of them, it's bullish, man. All right, just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Again, if you want access to the VWAP, shoot me a DM. I should be able to upload it today. I'll give you access. That's it. Cheers. See you guys on Discord.